Hello, you have reached my channel, which is a channel all about cross stitch and my journey to stitch all the things. My name is Katie. Today is Monday, June 9th, and this is Flosstube number 20, which is just crazy. I cannot believe it's the 20th of something that I thought I would never do. That's just amazing. If you are new here, welcome. I look forward to getting to know you. Please comment below. The comments are so fascinating. I love getting in conversations with each one of you. Let me know what you're stitching, what brings you here. How's your day? If you are returning, thank you so much. It is amazing to watch the the subscriber count grow. I'm shocked by everyone. I appreciate everyone. I can't say thank you enough. Thank you for coming back. There is so many Flosstube options out there. The fact that you decided to tune in to me just blows my little mind. Speaking of that, I do have some shout outs. We had some new shout outs, which is so cool. Today I just watched Ann Ozzie and Kiwi go traveling. She gave a beautiful shout out. Sometimes when you guys shout me out, I literally get tears in my eyes. I just cannot believe that you guys are talking so nice about me. It's just so cool. I really appreciate what you said. Multiple Lanes Creative Brain is a new to me channel. She gave another beautiful shout out, more tears. I appreciate the kindness that you guys are saying about me. It's so wonderful. And then her whips were amazing. I really look forward to following her progress on her stuff. I haven't got to finish an Aussie and Kiwi go traveling. I did see quickly on the one that I was watching this morning that she finished 2 of the long dog nautical ones that I really like, and she did them on one piece of fabric. It was so cool. So, and that's not helping me any. I want to do the one I'm have to start yet, and then I know those 3 nautical ones, and she even said she heard that there's going to be a 4th. That's dangerous because those are just so cool. Twitchy Stitcher shouted us out. She's brand new, and I was like, oh wow, how do you explain it? Her name's Karen. I met her through Stitching Owl, which is another Karen, and it's just she did her first Flosstube. Please go check her out. She's brand new, and she did a fantastic job. It was so funny. I felt proud, like, you know, when you're watching your kid do something. It was the weirdest feeling. I was like, she's doing it. It's so cool. So please go check her out. Not only is she a great person, but she has fun whips, which are really great to see. She does a lot of beautiful fairies and mirabilia and what do they call them? Pretty ladies. They're really, really neat. And shoes. She's obsessed with shoes. So go check her out. Stitching Owl, Karen tagged us again. Thank you so much. Adelaide from Adelaide Stitches is back. She did a 2-hour video that was a blast to watch. She's kind of came back with rejuvenated love for her hobby, and she's ready to go. I know I'm forgetting somebody. So the one thing I guess I want to take a minute to talk about is it's amazing to me how these the comments or a casual Flosstube has became like real friends. Like I genuinely care about you guys, and it's so neat to hear that you guys appreciate my humor and you appreciate me, and I appreciate you, and it's just amazing. And I just cannot be thankful enough, and I really dearly care about you guys. The friendships that I've made because of this Flosstube and because of this community is just, I'm sure thankful. I guess I've said that 1,000 times, so I need to say it 20 videos worth. Thank you so much for welcoming me and being my friend, and it really genuinely means the world to me. I have met some really great people, and I enjoy the conversations that I get into, and it's just so much fun. And Karen, Twitchy Stitcher, said, you know, if you get the opportunity to do a Zoom, you know, it connects us. And it's amazing to think, like, I'm talking to people that's in Australia, and I'm talking to people that's in UK, Charlie, stitching with Charlie. And, you know, and we never would have met in the real world. So the internet is amazing, and this hobby that we all enjoy just brings us together. And I just, anyway, I'm rambling about appreciating you guys. So I'm sorry about that. But I was like, how do you make it so that people understand you're so genuine, how much you care? And I really, really do care. And thank you so much. And I just really can't say it enough. And those people I will put in the description below. There are so many others that I genuinely look forward to watching their videos each week. And I look forward to the conversations we have in Messenger and on Instagram. And it's just wonderful. So, last time, thank you very much. I can't mention everybody's names because I'm so lucky that there's too many to mention. But you know who you are, and I really appreciate you. Thank you for being my friend. I really thank you so much. On that note, I did receive a card in the mail. The giveaways that I sent was, they appreciated them very much. And one of them sent me a thank you note, and I really appreciated it a lot. It had a beautiful note inside and a little gift to do future giveaways, and I really appreciate that a lot. That was from Monica. And again, thank you. So I'm going to try to make it through the rest of the video without saying thank you. So on Monday, I do my videos on Mondays. That helps me watch my progress, and hopefully you enjoy it watching my progress too. Last Monday, I kind of complained. I had a confession to make that I kind of lost my happiness when it comes to my stitching, because I was almost like forcing myself to make progress. And then I told people when I talked to them, I said it was so neat because Tuesday it was like it was all better. So I think complaining fixed it. So Tuesday I was just, or actually Monday after the video. Hang on one second. Okay, allergies still, so coughing is still happening. Now I forget where I just was, so it's gonna look like a really weird edit. Monday after the video, I remember like when I picked up my stitching, I felt so much better. It was like stress-free, and I was ready to just go and do it at the pace that it deserved to be done at. And it was like no worries. I think I finally released myself by doing the challenges open instead of real strict. So I'm back and I'm ready to go. So I have 4 whips to show you. 2 finishes. I told you I'm back. Lots of fun to talk about, hopefully, so let's get into it. On Monday, I got out Spring Quaker, which is a Primrose Cottage. I won't even show you what it's going to look like because guess what? It's one of my finishes. I used 32 count Vintage Country Mocha and one of the variegated DMC. This one is DMC 52. I started this on March 26th this year, and I finished it June 4th. And it took me, hang on, I have that over here, 6 days. 2,425 stitches. And as you can tell, I did do the variegation with kind of careful, so I only go across, and I kind of try to plan where the light and the dark is, and I just absolutely love the way it turned out. I can't say how happy I am enough with it. I really just, I love it. The first time ever doing the DMC variegated was the winter one, which I figured I might as well show you. Here's the way the winter one turned out. I used the DMC, hang on, 93 with this one on the 32 count Vintage Country Mocha. That was my first time using the DMC variegated, and after the way that turned out, I knew that I wanted to do them all that way, and I just really, I love the way that one turned out. It was really cool. Someone said in the comments it looked like it snowed on the top of the 2025, and I was like, yeah, it did. It was a total accident. I'd like to tell you I planned it, but it would be a lie. So I have 2 of them finished. I am doing these as a seasonal set this year. And I really enjoy every stitch. I think it was last year I finally admitted that I liked Primrose Cottage, and I got like 1 of each. So I really love it. That was on Monday. No, on Monday and Tuesday, and I actually finished it on Wednesday. I did 1,278 stitches on it in June, but it was 2,425 total. I also used it for the I Spy challenge this month in Stitching by the Shore, which is by Laura. It's a fun prompt-based challenge, and you fill in a project that you think fits. One of the prompts for number 6 was a large motif, and that worked great for some of the motifs. They were definitely larger. I also used it for the monthly acrostic and monthly magazine challenge, which is another Facebook group that I love. The acrostics is something I do every month. This month is sweets, yum. And I used it for the second S because it was spring Quaker. So I accidentally got some challenges done. So that was what I was kind of frustrated about, is trying to get all these challenges met. And I noticed leaving it open, I feel like better getting things plugged in. So it's working. See, complaining works sometimes. Okay, then on Wednesday, after finishing Spring Quaker, I brought out my other spring piece to finish. I won't even show you what it's going to look like because it was my second finish for the week. Let me get my little clip so it doesn't flop around. And get my envelope off my notes. I am using 32 count Lt Taupe Lugana. And here is how it turned out. Let's see. It took me 5 days. Oh, and hang on. Let me get my notes. It took me 6 days. I lied. 2,251 stitches total. This is by Puntini. I started it March 20th this year. It's my second seasonal set. I finished it on June 5th. That's what I did wrong. I see. So it was day 6. Notes. I just love it. The 2 little beads came with the patterns. You could definitely see the bunny better now that it has its extras, and I just really enjoy how it turned out. This is the second one I've finished, so might as well show you the first one, maybe, if I can get it out of the envelope. There is the winter one. I finished it in February on the 9th, and it took me 5 days. It's just such a cute set. My little cardinal was crooked. I am crazy for a seasonal set. So there's that one, my second finish for the week. And my two of my 3 deadline pieces are done, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. So that made me very happy. I used when I think of spring for I Spy number 1 because it was squishy, and I said stuffed bunnies are squishy, but you probably should leave real ones alone. And I also used it for number 10 because it's a bug you would see at a picnic, because the little butterflies. So I thought that worked well. It also has ladybugs, and a bee, which hopefully you don't see that at a picnic. As long as it stays far away from me, because I'm allergic to bee stings. So, and I will start summer on both those, the Puntini and the Primrose Cottage after the first day of summer, which is coming up June 21st. So I will start those after that. And that was on Wednesday. No, I finished it on Thursday. Yep. So on a Friday, it was time to get back out the Extraordinary Bird SAL. Here is the latest. The words are really gone today. here is the latest, what it's going to look like from Lola Crow. Wow. We just got a Jeremiah, how do you say the word? That emu thing. How do you say the word? Oh, come on. You always say it right.
Cassowary.
Cassowary. Yeah, however he said it.
Cassowary. I have no idea how it's spelled.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's basically an emu.
Here's what it's going to look like. And hang on, because we're getting a Jeremiah that's probably going to block the image. The image is probably on your face. Okay.
If you said it was on my face. Here,
okay. I probably moved it when you came over. Okay, thanks. So you got to come on the screen.
Hi.
Okay, go away.
Okay.
I'll have him come back later. Anyway, here is where I was. I am using the suggested fabric, which is a 36 count Sandbar by BeStitchMe. I picked out the Evenweave. And this one is crazy. I'm not going to be caught up probably ever. This Friday, we do not get a new release. It's actually a week off, so I know a lot of people are thinking, well, you could catch up. No, probably not. I think on this one, I've talked to a few people about it. You just stitch and stitch and stitch and stitch, and you make progress, but you don't get anywhere. And I don't know how that makes sense, but if you were working on this, you understand. But tell you what, it is beautiful, and I'm going to focus on that and not how far behind I am. So here is where I am now. Here is where the whole thing is. And I will show you, I finished all of the frame. So this was part of that. I got that all finished, which I don't know why that seemed to take forever. The crosshair and getting that right. It's just beautiful though. Then I was done with feet 1. So I got to start on feet 2, which the first thing I started was the 2 reed kind of plants. And then I got to start on the rock. And the blue-footed booby goes right there, which I love how immature most of us are. So I try to refrain. And there's a little bird riding on its back. And I know I wrote notes, so let's see. I have 7,963 total stitches in. It was 348 more stitches on Friday to finish feature 1, or feet 1. And now I can finally start feet 2, and like I said, 4 just came out. So I am made the new goal, a loose goal, to work on it on Fridays and get where I get. So, but I did add a wonderful 720 stitches on Friday, and I enjoyed each one. So I think it was because I just come to terms with I'm never going to catch up, which is fine. It is beautiful. And I don't feel bad because a whole bunch of us are behind. And then you see the people that's like, oh, I finished it. And you go, eh. Like, whatever. I just realized normally I tell you how much I stitched and I didn't, but that's okay. I told you the total stitches, so you probably don't care. I had a really good stitch week, so I said, is it literally because I told myself, don't worry about it? So I got like 408 on Monday, 528 on Tuesday, 342 on one project on Wednesday, 348 on the second project, 590 on Thursday, 720 on Friday. It was a good week. If only I could do that every week. So, okay, then the last whip for this week is Yggdrasil, which is by Paine Free Crafts. The artwork is by Ann Stokes. This is what this beast is going to look like. It is Jeremiah's favorite piece right now. He just loves all things Viking and all things Norse mythology, so he really enjoys this one. I am using this one for the Runner Stitchers Challenge hashtag whip into shape. It is so much fun. Hang on one second. My dog's snoring, so I had to pause this. So I'm using it for hashtag whip into shape, which is another thing I'm kind of behind on, but at the same time, I'm not worried about it. This is the new me. He is doing training for a marathon coming up the end of August. For every mile he trains a day, we're to stitch 10 stitches. It's a blast. So many people are joining in. It's really great. One thing he suggested is pick like a piece and see how much progress you make by the end of it, which I thought was a really good idea. So that's why I picked Yggdrasil to see how much I could get done on it. On Sunday, I ended up putting 336 on it, and I made notes. The training is, week 5 is now over. He has run an amazing 143.1 miles. Wow, Andrew, you're crazy. So we're supposed to stitch 1,431 stitches. I have done 1,323 now, so I am only 108 away from being caught up. I don't remember. I'll tell you now. This is where I was at the start of the challenge, so that is so cool. And here is where it is now. I have definitely made a lot of progress. I use this for the S and the acrostic because the artist is Ann Stokes. I also use this for number 9 in the I Spy Challenge, which was something you do in the summer. And I said we hide in shade of the trees to stay out of the sun. So that definitely worked for that one. And I really concentrated. I got a few more. I needed 106 for a timed challenge. So I added a few rows in the 310, which is this part. And then I got a lot more of this done on Sunday. And it's like, it's so funny. Some days I pick it up and it's torture to work on. And this time it just went so easy. And I just absolutely love the detail. It's just amazing. So amazing. And I'm so glad. It was funny. We seen a picture on Facebook where I was like way over here. And Jeremiah said, you know, I really have made it a long way. And I said, especially with this challenge, because, you know, you saw in the picture, I was way over here. So I'm really glad. Thank you, Andrew, for running, and you're crazy. I'm glad I'm doing my side where I get to sit and stitch. So I will hopefully work on that soon. Okay, so that's my whips. Wow, it was kind of fast today. I'm only 22 minutes in, but that's okay. I have no haul, which is crazy. That's okay. We all need breaks sometimes. I do have plans. I need to bring out Along the Nesting Boxes, which is by Jardin Prive. Here's what it looks like. I've been breaking this one down this year into 2 fence posts and all the stuff that goes along with it each month so that I can finish at the end of the year. So I need to add the June section. Here's where it was for the January through May section. I'm always afraid I'm going to say that wrong. So I'll add the June section. It just depends. Sometimes it takes 5 days. Sometimes it takes 4 days. No pressure. I get it done when I get it done. On Wednesday, there'll be 2 weeks worth of the Peppermint Purple SAL to add. I've been doing that every 2 weeks. On Friday, I'll probably pull out the Bird SAL by Lola Crow. And on Sunday, it'll be time for Yggdrasil again. So I know that's a lot going on, but I was going to have Jeremiah do 1 spin because otherwise there's like, you know, everybody goes, why isn't he doing a spin? So I put all 54 whips on there, including the ones that I wanted to start when I did my whip parade. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, he was going to sneeze. Yeah, I also put an option for New Start on there, and I think I also put Ragnarok. Oh, you have to remember.
Hold on.
Oh, I know you can remember. Oh, it's right there. Come on.
Skull.
This is the first time.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what's on the awesome wheel. Oh. Really? Wait, did you? Okay. Ooh.
Colorful eagle.
Ooh, I like it. Let me write it down before. Oh. No, the eagle gets the thing now? Oh, no. Okay, you talk to them.
Hi.
Okay.
What are we supposed to talk about?
I don't know. Anything. Okay. Colorful Eagle is by, who's it by?
I don't know.
Kitty and me. Here's what it's going to look like. I'm really close to done with this one. You come over just a little bit more. Okay, there.
Wait, hold on.
Right there. No, right there.
Oh, okay.
Now, if I had the picture up, I'll put it this big so that it's squeezed. I'm really close to done and I have half of it finished. Here's what it looked like before. So it'll be great to work on it. I'm not going to set a goal. We'll get what we get on it.
Okay,
We
cool.
won't throw a fit. Do you remember that in school?
Yeah.
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Yeah. Was it my music teacher?
Yeah, I think so.
Said that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized we're both wearing red. Wow.
We totally planned that.
Oh, wait. Flamingo. Hang on. Oh, he's wearing Star Wars. That's boring, though. And mine, Snoopy, it says not today. Which is just, yeah. It's just too cool.
Yeah.
So yours is boring, Star Wars.
Star Wars is not boring.
Okay. Anything? We have 1,000 new people.
I know.
Say hi to all the new people.
Hi to all the new people.
Say hi to all the young people. If you say old people, it sounds bad.
Well, I said hi to all the new people.
Well, I know, but if you say hi to all the young people instead of hi to all the old people, like if you go hi to all the old people, it sounds like you're being mean.
That's true. So, hi to all the young people. Just hi to everybody.
Hi to everybody.
It's easier.
Because you can't. If you say just Adelaide, which she's finally back.
Yeah. Hi, Adelaide. Glad you're back.
And then there was new people. And then I'll say hi to you.
Yes.
Karen, the new Karen, she said, hi, Jeremiah. And I said, oh.
Yep.
He gets a big ego.
No. I mean, it is kind of.
He thinks he's so cool.
YouTube fame, man. But,
so.
No, I guess if I really truly was going to say anything, it'd be kind of the same thing as what you said. It's crazy to see what this has become. I cannot believe we're 20 episodes in already.
I know.
That's just.
And then on
awesome.
one hand, it feels like we just started.
Yeah,
on the other hand,
really,
it's like, haven't we done this forever?
Yeah,
it
really is crazy.
So cool.
So it's been a fun experience. I'm glad to join you in this experience. Because you could have took the YouTube fame off for yourself and had an ego of your own. And
wow.
You didn't. You chose to share it with the person that's more important to the channel.
Wait, it was cute and then he ruined it. You ruined it at the end.
If you know me, you expected it.
Yeah.
But, no, but seriously, it's been really fun and been really neat to see everything that the people have been saying about Mom's projects and what other people have stitched too, because I enjoy watching the other.
He really does. It's so funny. I know you're just a kid. You aren't really a kid anymore. Yeah. We won't talk about that part.
Yeah.
He's always enjoyed watching my stitching, which is really cool. And now he, peeks, and sometimes I watch Flosstube on the TV, and he's like, "What are they working on?" Yeah. So it's really cool. He's not your average, like, whatever, 27-year-old boy that doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
I'm weird. That's how you pronounce that.
We both are. So thank you for accepting our weirdness.
Yes.
I think I promised that I wouldn't say thank you again, and I said thank you.
Well, I said thank you too. So really,
it was your fault that I said thank you.
So,
Say see you Monday.
Yeah. So see you next Monday.
Okay. So we're rambling. I will say, I think I covered everything. Hopefully, if not, oh well. I almost said thank you again. Please love yourself. We all deserve it. We need more of it. Find every reason you can to laugh. Find every reason you can to smile. And good luck stitching all the things. And I will see you Monday. Have a wonderful week and coming weekend. Bye.